Are you ready to rumble? Because I know that I am. And you are not ready to fight right now because you still think I'm here to help you, which I think is really funny. But it makes sense because at least Almond looks the part, but not so much Lemon. And hello, Silva. I don't know why you didn't ask at least a police officer to come in to help. Instead, you just ran in here all by yourself. I mean, I guess when opportunity strikes, but that's okay. I'm here to help you. And first fight will be Mera B Peon Reese. Or Peon, I don't know why I said Peon. At least I'm assuming it's Peon and not another way to pronounce it, I'm not sure. But a Kadabra and a Haunter. And I don't know if either one of these are going to be the Shadow Pokemon or not. Because it doesn't seem like a lot of these people like to throw the Shadow Pokemon first. And oh, ooh! Okay, we're definitely gonna take ourselves a good old Gengar. And I'm also just gonna throw the Premier Ball first, and not with the Trap Pinch, so that we could do that little bug or glitch. I don't really know what to call it. Anyway, Shadow Rush, I'm going to try to get that Kadabra down first, because because the Haunter's a Shadow Pokemon. So it just makes sense, but also B, the Kadabras tend to be a little bit more terrifying than the rest. Oh, it was so close to being a first time catch. That would have been so beautiful. Okay, so it actually isn't that bad. But the question is, Haunter, do you have Waterfall or something like that? And why did you use Reflect? Oh, because it actually does defense in this game. I forgot about that. No, that was Protect. I'm pretty sure Protect still stays the same way, but there's a lot of moves in this game that are a lot different than they were in previous games. I don't know why that's the case. I think it's so interesting. Like, this game isn't too different from the others, but just enough. And do you guys have any nicknames for who we already have? Because I really want to get ourselves a Gengar, because Gengar is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. But we also have Bennett, so I'm not sure about that. But none of our 6 Pokemon yet have nicknames, so if you think of any, please let me know. But also, proper question of the day. What are a few of your favorite Pokemon? I think I've mentioned this before, but Espeon is definitely my favorite Pokemon. I don't really know why, I just always loved Espeon. And I low-key feel like we should probably take care of this Kadabra stuff first before we try to actually catch this Haunter. But you know what? It's fine. We got really close to actually getting it without lowering its health. I'm just kind of afraid that we're going to one-shot the poor thing because it's level 20 and all our Pokemon are at least 30 up. Okay, this Kadabra is lucky that the Trap Pinch keeps wanting to go into Hyper Mode here, but also that this poor Trap Pinch is just taking the punches over here. I don't know why that's the case. Like, is it because it has the most defense or something like that, or is it because it's more weaker than the Manectric? I don't really know what the priorities are like in this game, or just in general. Actually, I always forget. And with different generations, of course. Oh my goodness, the lag there. I don't know why I decided to lag there so much, but hi Jigglypuff, how's it going? Please do not KO my Trap Pinch, thank you very much, I appreciate you. Now it's time to just take care of that Jigglypuff so we can actually focus on just getting the Haunter over here. Love the epic panels that it does for like no reason. This is like, alright, you do you. Thank you, Trap Pinch, for taking all the hits for a Manectric. I'm surprised none of them he actually has with Water-type moves. For all we know, the Jigglypuff could have a Water-type move on us though and use it against our Trap Pinch, or even a Ground-type move against our Manectric. That's the joy about these randomizers. Nope, instead it chooses to use Leaf Blade. I'm glad our Seal stayed alive there. Big big oof. And apparently I need to drink a drink of water. So here's the hydration check. Make sure to hydrate if you haven't already. Okay, so Jigglypuff has been flattened, so now it's just time to deal with Haunter, and I have no idea why before I threw the snag ball I decided to call Silva. And okay, apparently that's all we really needed to do for the Haunter. Apparently after seeing the other two, it's like, okay, that's it, I'm going with you guys. How did that happen? Unbelievable. I don't know what to tell you, Reese, but now we're gonna fight Firma over here. I so love how the trainers look in this game. I don't know what about it, just it tickles my brain. Geodude is so cute. And I love how we actually get to see what a lot of these Pokemon look like in 3D. Well, before we only really had the 2D. Okay, that'll be a great Pokemon to have as well. Metang? Yes, please. But first we're gonna switch to our Seal so we at least have a Pokemon that could do damage, or at least better damage against a rock type. Because we could use electric move, but it's not ground type quite yet, so it wouldn't actually do anything. But Metang, please do not kill all our Pokemon. I know you're not quite evolved yet. Of course it used Sweet Kiss, but honestly something about that is just adorable. It's like, mwah, there you go, a little kiss. And I don't blame the Trapinch for being kind of confused. It's like there's a big metal thing. Just decided to give it a nice gentle kiss. I would also be slightly confused. You know what, I think it's time we're gonna throw out our Regice as well. Or Regice. I don't know why it always stuck in an eye. No, it's just no, Regice. Okay, is it Regice or Regice? Pretty sure it's Reggie, because Regice, Registeel. I don't know why I'm thinking about it so much now. But oh well. And unfortunately, Phenac has 4 Pokemon to have to deal down, so hopefully we're able to actually catch this Metang. It shouldn't be too hard, because I don't think I really changed any of the catch rates. But it will be really funny if Entei ended up being like a Magikarp or something like that. That would generally be really easy to take care of. No, desktops! Oh, I also love desktops. Desktop? I mean, I guess I like desktop too. But I also really like, Focus Punch. I don't, no, actually, I'm just gonna switch Pokemon here. See which one has any, I suppose we could use Nuzleaf. Because, yeah, at least it has something. Ooh. Now we're gonna try Heat Wave. It shouldn't KO the Metang. At least I hope not, because Heat Wave, though it could hit 2 targets, it's not super strong unless the Pokemon's really weak against it. But I have a feeling Metang is going to be kind of a more hard hitter. Dang, it's just giving kisses out like no tomorrow. And it didn't even try to kiss Regice. Like, come on, what did Regice do to you? I think Regice also deserves a sweet kiss on his forehead. Oh, now it's burned though. Shoot, so now I really hope that we're going to be able to catch this thing. Oh, his Rebecca's belly is so cute! Oh, just gloves, I love you so much. I mean, the worst is gonna happen because I really want it. We could just wipe out a Pokemon. But ideally, we don't need to go to that resource, though. Okay, Regice, you got that crit hit against Dusclops. Oh, even did a little dance. Though it kind of reminds me of Ludicolo. Ludicolo is also like top favorite Pokemon for me. Also, Dahlia just got up, so sorry if you hear some rumbling. Also, sorry in advance if you also hear not banging, but if the microphone ends up shaking, because she might want up on my lap again, because I'm currently wearing a blanket because she wanted to be under it, but the blanket was right behind me, so it's kind of awkward for her, so we were cuddling. It's also a perfect ground type Pokemon was sent out for our Arctusa. Yes, we got the Batang. Nice and easy going, so that's great, but now it's just taking care of the Duck Trio. 07 Leaf, I'm so sorry, I did not expect it to have something that could just carry you very easily like that. But you know what? It did not go in vain, because at least it still helped out because we didn't get the confusion against the Regice. And the Regice seems to be carrying us right now. I love these little guys. They're so funny looking. It feels weird switching out Silicon, but I at least want to start leveling it up again, because it's still a couple levels down under Regice. And Regice was the one that was 2 levels down before before the Steel here. Oh, it healed itself, although unfortunately for you, buddy, that did not end up very well for you anyways. You know, let's use Rest, because you could have ended up in a loop. Those freaking Pelicans from Emerald, man. Pretty sure they're also in the Ruby and Sapphire, but I don't know if they're in the same spot or not, because there are different Pokemon games anyways. Just thank you for the fight, Phenac and Reef. It's good to see you. Goodbye. And before I talk to Silva, I'm gonna pick up this iron file. I don't know why I am, because it's not like it's a part of 100%ing the game or anything. But now we're going down the elevator so that we can get whatever item is in here, which will be a smoke ball. Or rather, 4 smoke balls. But while we're down here, I'm gonna heal ourselves up. Instead of going directly into the cave, I actually want to go back to, I think, Phenac Town? The first town that we go to. Because there's a couple of NPCs that we haven't quite fought yet, which I usually fight right away. Which I believe is a old man and a skater boy. And by skater boy, I mean roller boy. But this man right here, hello, I know the weather is absolutely beautiful. Well, in-game and in real life, because it's currently a nice blue sky, just like it is here. Nice and cloudy, and Dahlia's right behind here, so hello Dahlia, everybody say hi to Dahlia. We're fighting a Haunter again, but we're also fighting a Blastoise. Sorry again for the rumbles, this is actually me just putting the blanket over Dahlia, because she's trying to scratch it. And hello motorcycle or race car or whatever it's out there. Oh yeah, we really have like 2 Pokemon over here. I also don't know why it just queued in to me that this is the first game that we actually don't start off with level 5. Like, these people are 25, and our Pokemon, rest in peace, Trapinch, is so sad little dude, it just got out and bam, you're getting rooted. Like, goodness, Haunter. But, and then we start off with level 30 Pokemon. It's kind of interesting. And I don't think that would really do too much, but we're just gonna dive underwater in case this Haunter doesn't get one-shotted or glitched. Let's see why it wouldn't have gotten one-shotted. I think it's considered the other one did. Oh no, it's so cute. She decided to want to rest up against my chest. If I could take a picture, if she stays like this, I'll take a picture and let you know how she looks. But also, if you want to know what she looks like, usually wouldn't plug it in, but I decided to plug in my Blue Sky, which should be under the same handle as my name. You know, I was gonna run to the Pokemon Center, but like, I have revives here. I could just heal ourselves up. But it's the same handle as, you know, my YouTube handle, and I post candidate pictures at least every week or 2, or just whenever I can. Sometimes I don't, because sometimes I just don't have new pictures. But yeah, just thought I would slide that in there, and now here is our second battle. I don't believe there's a third battle, but Pyrate Cave. Just realized I never even read out the old man's name, but that's okay. Ooh, a Wingull. Makes it easy to take care of. And you know what, that seems right. A kid having a legendary Pokemon. it just seems right, but I never expect there to be legendaries just being sent out like this. We're gonna try to take care of this hole first. Hopefully it's not a big beefy hole. Okay, halfway. But also, wow! Kid, I didn't realize that you went all the way through Mount Dew. And for whatever reason, I cannot remember what the actual Mount's battle. All the way to level 100, and you also purified lots of Pokemon? That's amazing. To have a Ho-Oh. Also, how come Ho-Oh is the only way to unlock it is to beat the game and go purify literally all the Pokemon, and then get Ho-Oh after that? Like, what's the point? Is it so we could trade it to like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald and other games? Because I don't really see another reason. It's not like you can really transfer your Colosseum Ho-Ohs to another Colosseum game, not that I know of at least. Even then, at that point, it would just be kind of OP because the level of it. Oh, well, thank you for the sunny day. I appreciate that. I'll probably end up selling that because I don't think there's really a use for it. At some point, I also want to go through this little pre-gym area, which I find it fascinating how it has a pre-gym in this game, yet there's no gems to actually battle in. But you know what, I gotta question it. I just love this game. And now we are back, and now we should be able to fight this dude right up here. I mean, I guess I am here to keep you amused, because we're also gonna be keeping me amused with this battle token. Or Dawkin, I don't really know how to say your name. I don't remember if you have any shadow Pokemon or not. Ooh, there's a little bit of lag there. No, it's always kind of unexpected. I did not expect this game to have any lag to it, but you know what? It's fine, it is what it is. Ooh, you do have a shadow Pokemon. Oh, I love these little guys. Doduo, Doduo. Okay, it's apparently just one of those days. Well, so there's a lot of running back. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what Pokemon I actually want out here. Phew. Wakey, Trap Pinch. I also decided to get our Phenac out. But also, this is kind of random. But since there's lots of running around and running back here, I actually just recently started running with the doggo. I actually just started, I think 2 days ago on the weekend, or 2 days ago as of recording. It would have been started running on Sunday. And it's actually really fun. Afros, I'm gonna try to get just skedaddle out of here so that we can try to catch this Doduo in peace. Although, I do like how this is one of the NPCs that you could just refight at any point. So even if we did end up losing this battle or eating the poor Doduo, at least we would be able to catch it back. This thing is super beefy, but we don't really have anything that's super effective against it, which is kind of unfortunate. So maybe we'll just bring our Manectric back, because at least even if Spark doesn't work that well, it's more speedy than it, so hopefully. And I do like how Manectric just like base game, or at least base game in the other games that's not this, it would still be the quickest. I always think that's kind of cool. It's just the little details. And now I am kind of curious to know how much damage Spark would do. I know it's not going to be doing that much damage, but the moment a troop after the Trap Pinch decides to scream into the void, how much will Spark do? Yeah, not that much. I kind of expected that. Oh, it's Doduo though. I keep wanting to call it Doduo. Like, dude. Just don't duo. I don't know how it's feeling about this fight. Okay, I'm glad that Sting just failed though, because I don't want the Trapinch to fall asleep once again. It's also, this thing is terrifying me, the fact that it keeps using bulk up, like, what does it have planned? But mind you, it's probably just stalling, if I had to guess. But okay, we should be good. Even just using Heat Wave hopefully shouldn't kill this poor little thing over here. This is absolutely adorable. Even its evolution is adorable. And I just realized both Diglett and Doduo's evolution just looks totally peeved off. So if we just ding ding ding. Also completely random, or at least unrelated to Pokemon games, and I just love watching birds run. Like there's a bunch of crows that are around the neighborhood. I'm kind of curious to know if they're trying to make a nest outside of the home, because I can see a bunch of them going into the trees right outside of us, or right outside of the home. But also, it's a good thing you took out Regice, because at least the Wynot would be a little bit better to take care of here. But also, it's a Wynot, so like, at least it should hopefully be easy to take care of. But yeah, that's just seeing the Doduo just be like boing up like that just made me think about that. Okay, hyper mode. And we also got Rap, so it's really trying to keep us in. But like, it sucks to suck because these Pokemon, why am I trying to switch it out right now? It's not gonna help us that much. That's what I wanted to do. One step too early, not that it really mattered that much. But do you want to be caught in the first throw, or do you want to take a couple of throws? Either or is fine with me, because either way I'm gonna catch you. So almost, but at least that one wasn't like 3 before it decided to try to escape. So, there's that at least. Why do you keep wanting to use Sing? Do you not have any other moves that could actually be a damaging move? That's my guess to it. I don't know if that's actually gonna be the case. But poor Regice is just getting entangled and damaged. And I'm still gonna use Shadow Attack because, or Shadow Attack. Where did that come from? I'm still going to use Shadow Rush though, because it seems to be the best bet, even if going to Hyper Mode, because it's just inching more towards being able to purify, and then we can get a baby from it too. Darn, this Doduo really does not want to get caught. My goodness. But on the plus side, just why not, unless our Regice here gets or misses, we should be able to KO it. And that'll be one less Pokemon to worry about. By that, I mean a Trapinch. And yes, now I'm going back and forth between Regice and Regice. I like how it decided to use Sing against the Regice, because it was like, you know what? I kept missing against the Trapinch. No, that's not the actual reason of why it is, but I like to imagine that's actually the case. And you know what, since I don't want to accidentally KO this poor thing, we may as well just use revives on the other Pokemon. They're all still here. So I guess we're just gonna use a Hyper Potion against the Magic. And unless we get caught here, we're just going to probably hop back and forth between Pokemon until we inevitably catch it, or it inevitably KOs itself with Shadow Rush. There's a possibility. That's right, you're just gonna keep failing because all we have is Pokemon are asleep or Pokemon are just paralyzed, so I guess good luck with that. I'm just gonna keep using Flash, because it's gonna keep trying to use Sing until it either struggles, which I don't think would actually be a case, because Shadow Rush is infinite, or it uses Shadow Rush. So let's see if the regular Pokeball actually catches it. I guess it really just did not want to be caught by a Premier Ball. And you know what? I ain't complaining about that. Oh, you know what? It was fun. I'm glad you also found it fun, my dude. Thank you for the battle. Battle was so fun. Battle is so fun. That's good enough for me. If you want to go through, go right ahead. Why, thank you. I will do just that. I love how you can just completely go past this trainer right here. I don't even realize that you could just go all the way through this hallway. Because I always forget about that. But ooh, 5 nest balls. I mean, okay. But I am also still going to fight this trainer here just because why not? But I'm not actually gonna go down the stairs right now. Because even if she doesn't have a shadow type Pokemon, it'll still give us some EXP and more times to get everything down. Oh, Volleyball is so cute, and Togetic! They're so cute! I always forget that Togetic is actually a part of, I think, the 1st gen? Definitely the 3rd gen. Okay, nope, no shadow Pokemon, just 2 adorable little babies over here. I mean, I ain't complaining. I absolutely love seeing these 2 over here. But the 3rd evolution from Togepi, does that come in with Diamond Pearl Platinum, or is it also here in Gen 3? Because I always thought that, I always forgot, not Chimecho, Chimecho's evolution, the Scroll Pokemon, which I always think is really cute. It's probably also one of my favorite Pokemon, but I know that one's actually in Gen 3. I never realized because it's only in one particular spot. And that's right when, like right in the thick of it with the Aqua Team Magnum. I don't remember the exact location, but the mountain that you need to go onto. I don't think that's very helpful. It's just been a long time since I've actually played Emerald. Because that's the only one the only game that I know that's in. I think it's probably in the other 2 games. But like I said earlier, the games is kind of mixed match Pokemon. Some Pokemon you can have in all 3 games. Some Pokemon only in one particular game. And vice versa. But yeah. Anyways, with that though, we shall leave it here. I just wanted to know what we'd get in that item. Just 5 nest balls. Which, I mean, is great. Because we can actually sell the 4 of them for some more Poké-Dollars, which will allow us to get even more items to actually get. You know, for 2,000, that's actually a pretty good deal. And how much is Sunny Day? 1,500. I'm pretty sure they're all that price. But yeah, anyways, with that said, I think we shall leave it here. In the next episode, we're gonna go into Maribee's hideout and try to find that beautiful Afro Man and see what other shadow Pokemon we can catch. Till then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap the subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.